Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start this week with this new series of readings, especially for the groups, because I wanted to do a general reading to see what's available for them for 2023. Of course, I'm going to be general. It's not going to be like the whole year like this, because I do not do my reading so like, you know, um, like annually, like all the whole year. This could be like the first half of the year, like the first 6 months, 3 to 6 months. So yes, let's see the energies. I'm going to start with TXT, and then I'm going to continue with the other groups. So yes, this is going to be for them. So let's see the cards that they got. They got the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, a Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So definitely what we can see here is that they are really working on their teamwork, and I think that that's very meaningful. I'm loving to see the Three of Pentacles in a lot of groups readings lately. The Three of Pentacles is something that lets me know that somehow they had mastered a few things about the way they had been doing things, and they are like, oh, we should concentrate more on our dynamic, like we should concentrate more on this. So somehow there's a sense of growth in that aspect, because maybe back then they weren't getting the Three of Pentacles, so yes, there was like yes, success and a lot of things, but there were a lot of groups that didn't get the teamwork, and I think that nowadays there are a lot of groups that I had been reading and pulling cards for, and I'm really glad to see the Three of Pentacles, because it definitely shows that they are working on straightening and becoming stronger when it comes to um, you know the group dynamic. And I think that maybe it had been pointing out to them, or they find it very like a key element in them, to look and to appear on sync and in sync. And this is not just about synchronization, it's about chemistry. It's about really being present and moving and creating as a group. So I think that it's very, very important here. I think that the guys really are like working, putting the effort to establish themselves this year. They have a very strong will when it comes to the maturity of the group. They really want to achieve a sort of perfection. And also speaking up, because we started reading with the King of Swords. So I think that there's also this need for the guys to speak up and be a bit more assertive when it comes to saying what they think about something. And possibly they are like, okay, we should like gather, because they have the Three of Pentacles here. So I sense that there's this strong need to make justice happen, to have a sort of like a very fair treatment. And when I see the Three of Pentacles here, it means that they go together to have these conversations. It's not that there's one member in a specific that that delivers like the speech, or go to speak to, I don't know, the managers or someone in charge, and there goes one like as a representative. I think that this is the whole group agreeing to do this, and in this sense they give this also this appearance of being stronger together. I think that they just had this realization that that together they are stronger. Um, so I definitely sense that they will start conversations with a lot of maturity when it comes to what they want for the group, for the group's future. Um, Nevertheless, here with the Seven of Wands, I sense that they are going to find a few resistances to their demands or what they want. Probably they are slowly going to get the opportunities that they think they deserve, but it's going to be a bit rough, you know. Definitely, I sense that the guys do know who they can trust and who they cannot trust, and there's this sense of insatisfaction about what they get. You know, they are like, okay, yes, this is great, but at the same time, there's something inside of me that lets me know that, you know, I'm not very comfortable. Like this is not entirely what I wanted, or you give me what I want, but when I receive it, it's not that, you know. Um, so they feel the need that they have to, you know, stand their ground, that they cannot relax. This year is not going to be a year to relax. They are like, okay, if we are granted something, an opportunity, we have to make the most of it. And I think that about their career and their work, they are going to make progress. They are going to be very stable in that sense. But the progress is going to be consistent but slow, you know, slow paced. I definitely believe that TXT has a lot of potential to discover and to unleash yet. And they are focusing on it. They are focusing on it. They are definitely wiser and more mature, and they are like looking at the possibilities themselves. You know, they are no longer lost. I think somehow they are starting to see the possibilities for them, and everything is going to be a bit more clear, like for them. You know, they're going to start to see, um, you know, like a path, a possibility to grow, to expand. They definitely are ambitious people. They are very ambitious. They are very ambitious, and they will get there. It's just that probably, you know, the progress is going to be slow because there are going to be resistances. There are going to be a few obstacles on the way. You know, probably, you know, either it's the audience themselves or it's the people that just doesn't take care of little details that have to do with the group's image. You know, I think that the greatest thing about DXC is that they are finally opening their eyes to a lot of things, to a lot of reality. They are no longer like confused, you know, they are seeing the business and the management the way it is. And they are asking for fairness. Um, Here with these cards as an overall energy for 2023, I do not see the guys like struggling. I do not see like them, you know, really like not getting what they want. I definitely see advance, you know, I see them moving forward. Their success is going to come. Their possibility to do more is going to come. Probably this year they're going to have like a few more releases than prior years. So there's this sense of also a bit more of creative freedom, a bit more like, oh, more possibilities to be promoted, to be participants of different things. But for them, it's important to also like to move faster. There's something about the way their career is moving that they are like, we should have been getting there already. I don't know if they have like a sort of like, I don't know, like a goal in mind, or it's like, oh, we want to achieve this, like a number, a recognition, something. There's a destination. They want to get something, and they are on their way to get it, but it seems like it's a slowdown. So they are like, how come we are not there yet? And they definitely blame their surroundings, the people around them for this. They are very ambitious people, and they are like, how come we are not there yet? Because definitely the practice, the talent, the hard work is there, because the Three of Pentacles is here. So the guys definitely put the effort. But they are like, oh, why when we are like on promotion, and why when we are like really like putting the whole effort, and also showing what we got, the material, everything, like something happens, and somehow it seems like the project is a slowdown, or the promotion is a slowdown, or something is lacking, or something is like, is not as bright, or as they want to have like a powerful impact. They want to have a powerful impact. They know they can do it. They know they can surprise people. They know they have the audience. They know they have the fans. They know they have the support. But the the way they are being like promoted, it's sometimes very, very lame compared to the power that the group has, and they are like, it's as if you were given a car, and that car, it's, yes, you get in the car and you start driving, and you're like, oh, this is great, this car is great, we have our own car, so yes, this is amazing. And then in the middle of the road, then it starts like having issues, like it starts making weird noises, and it starts to, it's not that the car is falling apart, but it seems like, it starts to have a few issues on the way. So it slows down the, the possibility to get to the place where you're going. This is how they feel. They feel like, like, how come, while we are on the process, everything, you give us like the cheapest card, or the card that is broken. What is going on with that? It's very, they try, I think that this year they're not going to get offended by this, but definitely they had learned by experience that this was a possibility, that this could happen to them. This is why they have the Seven of Wands, because they are on the defensive. What if we get, like something that is not good? Like it could definitely like ruin our reputation, or it could ruin the fans' experience. They want the best of the best for the fans, and they are like, you better work, you better give us quality things, because we are, and definitely I sense that it has to do with material things. I think that definitely it's not about ideas, creative ideas. Actually, they do get very good songs, and they do get very good material when it comes to creativity. But there's something about, material things. I don't know if it's like the material of the way their merchandise is made, or you know, their wardrobe, there's something like there seems to always be lacking. Like you are like, how come they are giving this? So I don't know, because I don't follow TXT much. I follow their comebacks and their songs, and I love it. I know I love their style, but I don't follow them as to know, uh, how the the whole promotion thing goes for them. But they definitely, are thinking like how come we get the cheapest things, and I don't know if it's cheap actually, but I believe it has to do with low quality. So they are like very concerned about this, because and they are a bit like offended by that, because it's like, come on, it's us. Like it's, I feel embarrassed, to be associated with this. So they want better quality, yes. um, but yes, I think that they will get what they want. They definitely are are speaking up. uh, they enter as the king of swords, so definitely they will take over the conversation. They will take the lead to have these very important conversations. I think that they are allowed to express themselves. They have the place, they have the moment. They are somehow also respected by the people that are listening to them. So they are going to come stronger and wiser and more mature. And I think that this also has to do with, I think I said this in another reading for TXT, that I think that somehow the company is also like putting them into these situations so they can speak up a bit more, so they can somehow like, yes, be a bit more, a bit more like courageous about speaking up about the things that they do not agree on. I think that definitely they want the guys to develop their own opinions, ideas, always coming from a respectful place, of course, because these guys are very polite, they are very educated, but they also need to speak up when they see some anomalies, or when they see something that is not right. They cannot like play dumb or act like, oh, like in denial. Like they definitely they should defend their work, their image, the effort that they put, what their vision is, what they want for the fans. They have the potential. They are in a company where they have the doors open to talk about these things. So I think that it's great that they are taking that risk, because it's not like they are going to get fired for speaking up. No, not at all. It's just that I think that for them probably to come to this instance of being like, oh, we have to talk about this. Um, it's something that they probably had struggled a few years back, like not knowing how to say things or who to say it to. But now they're slowly like entering this skin of sorts. They are like, okay, we have to speak up. Otherwise, they're not going to pay attention to us. Let's remember that Hype has like a lot of projects, a lot of people are coming in. So TXT definitely has to be like, has to step up and be like, okay, hello, I have something to say, and I want this. Definitely, they're going to expand, and also I believe that the guys are also going to be a bit more involved in the creative process. Probably a lot of their songs that they are going to be released is going to be made by them, and they are going to feel that sort of pride of like, okay, yes, we are getting more and more credits for this. So definitely their eyes are on expansion. They want to do more, they want to be better. It's just that yes, there's a bit of uncomfortableness when it comes to things not being as fast and as resolutive as they would like. But yes, with patience, they will get there. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.